You just got the block back from the machine. Oh, hang on a sec. There we go. Just got the block back from the machine shop. All the decking's done. Cylinders are honed. Everything's looking schmick. This bit here stained, but it's not really a big deal. It's all going to be all good. So it's all looking really good. There's the bottom end. It's looking schmick. So now we're going to start prepping the block for paint. So what we're going to do is wire wheel all this surface rust off, and then we're going to basically just try clean this up as good as possible. It looks like this engine was ran without coolant, as in just with water a lot. So we're going to try remedy that as good as we can. I've got a pretty sweet little mounting system. So 3 points of contact. I couldn't get a fourth one good. These threads are a bit odd, but that's all good. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to clean up the block as good as we can. I'll get a needler, clean up everything, then we'll gurney the shit out of it, blow everything out. We'll mask off all the bits I don't want painted. This sort of stuff, there's a lot of prep work. So we're just going to prep up everything as good as we can, and then we're going to go ahead and paint. So most of my parts have arrived now. I've got stuff everywhere, but you know, I got a new clutch, got everything, timing belt, all the parts are here, like, you know, engine mounts, all sorts of stuff, tons of different stuff. There's all the timing gears and stuff. It's all a bit chaotic, but there is a method to my madness. Probably drive a lot of you insane the way I operate, but it works for me. I've also got a new harmonic balancer here, which will be great. So new harmonic balancer, yeah, all sorts of stuff. Oh yeah, this here. So you know how that sump had a crack from how I mounted it. Bought this whole bottom end for the sump. Old mate didn't want to pull it apart, so he said, if I'm willing to come get it, he'll sell me the whole bottom end for basically what I would have paid for a sump. So pretty stoked on that. Yeah, let's get into it. So I had some evapor rust resting in the coolant galley overnight. Did a little bit. Didn't really do too much actually. So now I'm going to come through with the wire wheel, start cleaning this side up. So I've given the block a nice clean, degrease, and then I re-oiled all the internal areas. So now I'm going to go through, knock off some of this surface rust, and then just get ready to mask it all up. Alrighty, so halfway through sealing, getting her all masked up. It's starting to look pretty good. So obviously I'm going to mask it all up and then start smacking some of this stuff off. A lot of this I'm not actually even going to attempt to get off, like I don't have a needler. So what I'm going to do is I'm using a rust inhibiting spray, which should hopefully seal and convert a lot of that into a usable surface. I did care about getting inside this galley because I obviously don't want rust going through my radiator. But yeah, not a big deal. Loving it. Here's hot side done. Not too bad. Stuff that isn't getting never had a bolt in it. It's not getting much done to it. Top's done. Flip her over to the cold side. Alrighty. It's been about 24 hours. It's all looking pretty sealed up. Actually looks pretty good. Let's get that outside and put the top coat on. I hear you barking. What colour? What colour are you going to paint it? What colour do you think? I've got 6 cans of this left from my first rebuild, so it's going to be the exact same colour. Exact same colour as the Korea rebuild was. Ew. There she is after, sorry, got a dust mask on. There she is after 2 coats. Probably let that dry for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'm going to come through with a 3rd and hopefully final coat. But you can see it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad at all. Yoo-hoo. Just for fun, I am going to chase through every single thread with the thread tapper, just to make sure that nothing's getting too gummed up, so I don't cross thread anything or snap any bolts on the other end. But yeah, she's looking pretty good. So she matches the ride on now. Yahoo! All right. So she's ready for assembly. She's not, because that paint is still wet to the touch. But she's essentially ready for assembly. Now I'm not going to start assembling it yet because I don't want to touch the side by accident. So we're going to leave it off here. We're going to jump right back in. Today's Friday. I've got to work all day tomorrow. We're going to jump right back in on Sunday morning, where we're going to start checking our journal clearances. So I believe the clearance on these is 0.003 to 0.0051, something like that. So you can see the green plastic gauge is perfect. So we're going to check our clearances. We're going to start whacking stuff back together. Right now, I'm going to turn her over and just oil up the bottom. So same as I did on the top here, just some engine oil. So I just got over here some spare engine oil. You'll notice that bottom end. I was super excited because I was like, oh, I have a spare crank. Had a snapped crank, so that's always fun. Whatever, I just bought it for the sump. Everything else on there is a bonus. So yeah, everything's looking gravy. It actually looks like, I know that this is the second engine that I've used this exact same color on, but I love it. Hey, I think it looks really good. So it's like Holden orange or something like that. But yeah, I love it. It really pops, even though no one will ever see this probably ever again in the existence of this car. You can see it right now with me, and that's special.